And when they're not pushing their impeachment show trial, Democrats like Nadler, the nutty Nadler, are spreading more election conspiracy theories. Actually now claiming, it's my favorite line of all, President Trump, quote, has right now, quote, he's in a crime that is in progress. What? That's what they're impeaching you because the crime is happening right now, in progress. Somebody send over the FBI and police because it's happening right this second. Here was reaction. Congressman Louie Gohmert, along with the Republican congressman and Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz. Good to see you both. Louie, you know what I love about Louie Gohmert? Louie Gohmert's not one of these guys that's going to Washington and getting rich. You know, I know that, Jason Chaffetz, because Louie Gohmert literally sleeps in his office every night because he can't afford to pay the D.C. swamp rent prices and live at home around the Houston area. Correct?
Well,
what part of Texas? I might have got it wrong.
Very true. No, you're right. I'm due north of Houston, but it is outrageous, and you have been talking about this for years now. But what gets me as a former judge, I saw people that lied so often they had no conscience. It had been so numbed it was completely worthless. And we're seeing that. We're seeing that in the House. We're seeing that in the Senate. And that's why people can say one thing in 98 and 99, say 180 degrees opposite right now, and feel no qualms about being so duplicitous. But this is an outrage. We heard for 3 years, you know, you've been talking about it, crime, crime, crime. Crime in progress. We're still even hearing about it. And when it came down to the articles of impeachment, there is no crime. And still they talk about this foreign interference. We have to act now because of foreign interference, yet they will not acknowledge the only proven serious foreign interference was engaged by the Democratic National Committee, Hillary Clinton's campaign, when they got England, Italy, Russia, Ukraine, all of these, maybe Australia, the ambassador there, all these other people involved in our election to try to defeat Donald Trump. Pretty outrageous.
You know, Jason Chaffetz, you've been right from the beginning. One thing, and I know you actually were the one that told me you believed Horowitz would do the good job. Putting aside his how he didn't see the political motives, we got to remember he did refer Comey, lying and materials in his house he shouldn't have had, McCabe, Strzok, Page. We got the Strzok Page text from Horowitz. But there's something very important that both Durham and A.G. Barr pointed out. He only could work in the bubble or the confines of the DOJ and the FBI. He couldn't go outside that purview. They have gone outside that purview and very strongly said that to us. But everything we've been saying, dirty dossier, bought and paid for, unverifiable, used as basically the whole FISA application. Everything we said is true. He nailed it in his own way.
No, he did nail it. And Sean, I think we have to go up really to page 1 of the IG report when it says that the friendly foreign government approaches Papadopoulos. That begs the question, because that's the only thing that Horowitz starts to look at. But why? Why would a friendly foreign government be approaching somebody, with all due respect? I mean, he's a very nice guy, but he's not being paid by the Trump campaign.
On my radio show.
Why did that happen? Yeah. And so there is a lot more to come here, and it's going to involve Brennan, and it's going to involve Clapper, and it's going to take somebody who's got the political guts to do it.
Where I see this going, Jason, is I see powerful tools of intelligence turned on the American people, as we said, but also there are other layers involved here, and that gets to Papadopoulos, Joseph Misfit, that gets to friendly Western intelligence agencies. Did they outsource illegally spying on Americans, maybe a president-elect, or a candidate for the purpose of circumventing American law? You think that might be part of this equation?
Follow the money. There are millions of dollars that came from the Democrats that went overseas. Whose pockets did those get into? I think it's a very legitimate question. It's not the one that the FBI wants to ask, but it is the one that now Attorney General Barr and Durham are looking at. And you got to follow the money. There are people that did things that caused people to do other things. That's where this is going.
Thank you both. Appreciate it. Jason Chaffetz, Congressman Gohmert.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, guys.